Bondi, a couple of new faces in the covering party, Bradley, Pitt.
Yeah, no, that's right. We've obviously had some situations over the last few weeks where we're continually looking at match committee to improve, and we think our list is pretty healthy at the moment. We've got a couple of players still to come back in, but it's just a matter of just getting the balance right. We can finalise that tomorrow when we get over there.
After one game back?
Yeah, we think so. He hasn't missed too much training over those few weeks, so but at this stage we'll just have to finalise that and we'll see how everyone pulls out tomorrow.
What does Pitt bring in?
Oh, look, I think with Jade, he's obviously a second-year player with us. He's pretty important to our future moving forward. But once again, he's a player that's really worked his way into form at Waffle level, and he'll continue to do that, but he may get his opportunity.
You're saying your list is a good one, but still experimentation is going on at this stage midway through the season, Bondi?
Yeah, I think so, because obviously our last few weeks we haven't been able to get the job done. I think if you break it down, certainly Hawthorn was a 4 quarter effort. I think against West Coast, the first two quarters were the type of footy that we want to play, but we fell off really badly. And really last weekend, there was some really good football played and really good commitment by our players, but probably parts of the second quarter and towards the end of the game really hurt us. So it's just a matter of us still getting the balance right. We've got to reward players that are doing the right thing and committing themselves week in, week out to play the style of footy that Ross and the match committee want, and we'll continue to do that.
Nick Ferguson as well,
Yeah, look, Nick's certainly somebody that we think is in our best 22 when he's fit and available, and he went back to Waffle level and we were quite happy with his form. He's certainly averaged a fair bit of the ball, and he's been able to get inside at Waffle level as well, inside the midfield. So now all of a sudden he's a player that we think we can use in a variety of roles.
How many do you take this weekend?
We'll take 24 over.
Pace here as well as equally over the injury.
Yeah, at this stage, but once again we'll finalise and check with Adam tomorrow to see how he pulls up after the flight. But he was actually quite important to our back six when he played. He was able to play on some small forwards, and he played some really consistent footy for us as well, and he gives us that experience, so we'll wait and see tomorrow.
How close did Nick Lower get?
Oh, look, Nick's another player that we think adds depth to our list, and he's going to have an opportunity sooner rather than later, but at this stage we'll just wait and see.
Last week.
You changed your balance of forwards and shorts with the prospect of
Yeah, it was certainly discussed, and that's why we'll finalise it tomorrow when we get over there and have a good look. We're obviously against an informed team. We're in against a team that's got some fantastic midfield players and some dominant players, and they're scoring really well at the moment. So we just have to make our balance right and our matchups right.
Sorry, last week Scott Waters said they have the best midfield in the comp. Do you agree with that assessment?
Oh, look, I think there's some great midfield players and there's some great midfield teams. At the end of the day, for us, we know we need to improve in a few areas. They're a very quality team, a very quality midfield group and a quality team, and to be honest we're looking forward to playing them because they're an informed team and we need to make sure that we start beating those teams.
A lot of talk over East today about Travis Cloak. Are the Dockers still in the running at the moment?
Oh, look, from our point of view, we've said since day one that we don't comment about players from other teams. We've got a very clear list management model and we'll continue to pursue that.
Well, I suppose the issue of sort of 5-year deals keeps coming up, and obviously there's a risk there. Do you agree with that, or?
I think it's just up to each club to make their own determinations. So, from our point of view, we just look at each player individually and see how best they can suit the club, and I'm sure other clubs do that as well.
Do you expect more from Sandy? People are saying he's just been a fraction off the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if he's been off, but at the end of the day, you know, our midfield and our stoppage work needs to improve, and he's an important part of that. He's got great character. He's a player that plays a very physical brand of footy, and we've got no doubt that that group and him will get back to their best.
No chance of that Clark. Chris, is he making the trip?
No, not at the moment. No, not at the moment. So, no, look, at the moment he's not going to come over, but we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. So.
If selected, could Bradley have more of a role in the ruck as well?
I think that's an option with him because he has been able to do that in the past, but as a forward player is really where he's made his niche, certainly at Waffle level, and last year we saw that at AFL level as well. So the opportunity to do that, get back into some form, and certainly coming back from his injury.